Alright, first of all, I just want to give an old shout out to Nick, who subscribes to YouTube. So, he asked me to do one. So, this is for him and whoever keeps emailing me to do problems but won't tell me who you are. So, here we go. Ready? I'm going to start out and I'm going to go stat. I'm going to go ahead and put these in. Alright, sorry guys. I already did this once. So, we'll clear this out. So in L1 and L2 I have in my original values. And then I'm just going to my Y value, my windows. Okay, so my X values go from 1 to 4, so I'm going to go from 0 to 5. I count by ones. My Y values go from 3 to 24, so I'm going to go from 0 to 25. And I'm going to count by 5, so I'm going to push graph. No, let's quit. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. From 0 to 25, and I'm going to count by 5s. And push graph. And I don't see anything, so let's go. And my stat plot is off, so let's go in there. I'm going to turn it on, so I need the black part on the on. And I'm using L1 and L2. So let's try it again. Graph. Alright, so it curves up like that. I know that my graph is either exponential or it's power. I know that it is not logarithmic. Now I'm going to try to remember, show you a way to remember these. If it's power, it has to have the most power, so it has ln x and ln y. Logarithmic function. The easiest way to change it to a log, well, instead of x, make it ln x. And this will be just y. So then exponential must be x and ln y. Are we okay with that? So I need to go ahead and put in my my ln y's and my ln x. I'm going to go stat, edit. I'm going to make sure I come up to the top, and I'm going to take the ln of the x values, so that x values are in L1. So I'm going to go ln of L1, enter. Go over, make sure you go up to the top, and I'm going to do ln of my y values, and my y values are in L2. I'm going to push enter, and now I have my values. So I want to see which one looks more like a straight line with these, so I'm going to go to stat. I'm going to go second stat plot. I know that it's either exponential or power, so I'm going to go to the first one, and what I need you to do is remember that this is in L1, this is in L4, this is in L3, L4, L3, and L2, but we're not using this one anyways. So this for exponential is going to be L1 and L4, okay? And then I'm going to go back up to the top, and I'm going to do the same time. I'm going to do the power ones. Turn it on, and L3 and L4, they're already there. And the reason I'm going to change to the plus sign is because I don't want to use the same thing that I used for the exponential. So I'm also going to come over here and remember that this is the box and this one is the plus. So let's look. I'm going to go graph. Can't really tell a lot that's going on there, so I kind of need to zoom in. So my window, I'm still going to count out to 5, but my y values, I'm only going to count up to 5, and I'm going to go to 1. And let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. Ready, guys? This is starting here. There really is a value here. And it's going up like this. If you look, I have 3 that almost seem in a perfect straight line, and this one seems pretty close. But remember that this one is starting here and is curving up like that. So this one is not straight. The one that is straight is this one. Now the short and dirty to it is, I can go stat, over to calculate, go down here, you can choose exponential. Remember that I'm wanting the exponential of the original function, and my values were in L1 and L2 for the original. So there you go. Y equals 1.52 to the x. Now remember we talked about linearization and stuff? So I'm going to do one with a linearization, taking the linear equation and then making that exponential. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to choose number 4. And what made it a straight line? This is what made it a straight line. So I'm going to choose L1, comma, L4. I don't need that. And push enter. Alright. So I'm going to round this to 3 decimal places. Y equals, and my memory is really bad, 693x plus 0.405. Alright, remember that instead of y, I have ln y equals 0.693x plus 0.405. Remember that ln is really the same thing as log e, so I'm going to have the base of e go around in my circle, 0.693x plus 0.405 equals y. Now here comes all the work. Remember that I can separate this like this, because when you multiply and you have the same base, you add your exponents. Alright, so I can really rewrite this as e to the 0.693 to the x e to the 0.405 equals y. So then I can just check my work. E, that's second ln, to the 0.693 close the parentheses, and that equals 1.999. Because of rounding, this is as close as you're going to get to 2 to the x. And then let's see what the other one equals. Let's see if we did it right. E to the 0.405. Let's see. 1.499, and because of rounding, that's about as close as you're going to get to 1.5 equals y. And so, did I get the same answer? Yes. These match right here.